All right. Welcome, everyone, to another day of the Madonna series. We're meeting now on December 28th to hear about the Pazzi Madonna. And we'll be hearing from Dave Mansur and doing Eurythmy afterwards with Gino Eecke. And I would ask, before I open up the room and pass over, you can take a moment to light a candle if you've been doing that, or just take a moment to think of whoever you're taking into this process. Ground yourself, recognize that you're part of a group of people who are meeting now together in this space. All right, thank you. Dave, please share with us.
All right. Thanks, Katrina. So I'm going to talk a bit about the Pazzi Madonna. My wife Mary and I were fortunate enough to have an in-person experience with it, and the first thing I'll share is this picture that we took at the museum, because we were in Florence, and the picture itself usually is not in Florence, but it happened to be there for a Donatello exposition. And as you can see, it's not very large, but looking at the look on Mary's face, which I can tell you that mine was the same, it has quite an impact. At this point in our travels, we had seen dozens of Madonnas with children, and this one was different. This one, the artist had captured the humanity of the meeting of these incredible beings, right? You have the Virgin Mary, and this would be the Nathan Jesus, but captured in a very human moment without losing the sacredness of their being. You'll notice as we go in here, one thing we'll notice is that there are no halos. Looking up at the heads, right? They're in a simple window frame. It could be, in a way, it could be the scene of any mother and any child. The little child delighting in its mother, and the mother offering support and love to the little baby. And if we look in detail at the hands, that there are three hands in view. This one at the bottom, Mary's hand, holding the weight of that baby, and you can just see he's just one of those wonderful squishy babies that you pick up sometimes. They just kind of ooze through your fingers, and they're warm and they're lively. And so she's holding him securely, and then her upper hand on his back, just a gentle, feeling, loving, guiding, not controlling, guiding this little child. And then the little baby arm with all that little baby fat on it, reaching up to his mother's face, and you can see here just their lips, and they're smiling at each other, and just having this great delight of the child and the great care of the mother. But the real focus of the image is their faces, the gaze, and the difference in the gazes. You have the child seeing their mother, this Nathan Jesus, right, who had never incarnated, who is now having this joy of having a body, and this joy of being able to see into his mother's eyes, and you can see the joy on his face. And then we have Mary, who, remember, this Mary was visited by an angel, right? Who was told of this birth by an angel, and who had some clairvoyance as a result. And she's looking at this gorgeous, beautiful baby and she sees his future. He is here for greatness. He is here for healing. But from his mother's perspective and from her gaze, she knows he is here to suffer. Hmm? And it's all captured in this little panel. And as I was preparing for this, and it was through Christmas, I was led to this very familiar passage from the Gospel of Luke. And I'll close with that. You know, we can talk a lot about the technique and the veils, but it's really, and I think this is, you know, as we got to know Donatello a little bit in our travels, this human relationship of the great spiritual beings was something that he captured as an artist, and that love of the mother for this child and of the child for this mother as they're at the beginning of their destiny, right at the beginning of their destiny, a destiny that's still weaving today, right? And I think that's what hits you with this, the familiarity of the scene. Could be any mother and any child, but the knowledge that captured in that is the destiny of these incredible beings that's still weaving in my life, right, today. And so I'll close with this is from the Gospel of Luke. And in that neighborhood there were shepherds in the field. They guarded and protected their flocks through the night. All at once the angel of the Lord stood before them, and the light of the revelation of God shone about them. Great fear came upon them, but the angel said, "Have no fear. See, I proclaim a great joy to you, which shall be for all mankind. Today the bringer of healing is born to you in the town of David, Christ the Lord. And this is the sign by which you will know him. You will find a child swaddled in linen, lying in a manger." And suddenly the fullness of the heavenly angelic choirs was around the angel. Their song of praise sounded forth to the highest God. God be revealed in the heights, and peace on earth to men of good will. And as the angels withdrew from them, entering again into the heavenly spheres, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go to Bethlehem to see the fulfillment of the word which the Lord has made known to us." And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe which was lying in the manger. And when they saw it, they made known what they had been told about the child. And all who heard it were astonished at the words of the shepherds. But Mary kept these words safe and contemplated them in her heart.
Thank you, Dave. That was beautiful. How nice that you could share so reverently your own experience. We'll go now into our 5 minutes of contemplation. If you have the capacity to, you can turn off your video to kind of also bring yourself into your own space, and I'll call you back in 5 minutes. All right. I welcome all of you back into the space. And now Gino can lead us in, I think, speech to close off our session for today.
Yes, hello everyone. Merry Christmas. So this is the 5th day of, I think, speech, and I hope you've all been practicing and are familiar with it. And maybe we'll take it a little step further today. These exercises are the Eurythmist's way of spiritual practice. So there's also correlation with what is described in knowledge of the higher worlds. And so we can think also of the chakras. So when we do, I think, speech, we can think of the 2-petaled lotus flower between the eyebrows. I speak, the throat chakra. I have spoken, the heart chakra. I seek for myself in the spirit, the solar plexus chakra. I feel myself within myself, the 6-petaled lotus flower. I'm on the way to the spirit, to myself, the root chakra, or the 4-petaled chakra. Now we'll do it 2 more times, and I won't say a word. So when you go into the gesture, you can hear the words spoken within yourself, and then think of the chakra location. Thank you, everyone. See you on Friday.
Thank you, Gino. And thank you, everyone who joined in. Thank you, Dave. Really beautiful. I'll allow everyone to unmute so you can say a quick goodbye before you make your way back up to Dave.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dave.
My
Thank you so
favorite
much.
Madonna.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
Bye.
Nice to be
Love to
connected.
all.
You.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, everyone.
everyone.
Bye.
Soon.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
Blessings for the new year.
Bye. I did not get for the artist of this Mary style.
Thank you.
So inspiring.
Thank you. Bye.
Dick, he's been
Blessings.